Welcome, and this is Brent Drinks a Beer. It's a daily show that usually airs at least once a day, sometimes as much as 3 or even 4 times a day. Today we are finally going to be drinking the Rochefort8. I have actually never had this beer before. I have had many Rochefort 10s. In fact, I once bought a case of it and drank it all in one day. That was a good day. Today will not be as good, but I'm looking forward to this. This is obviously a well-known brewery. The Rochefort 10 is obviously a very good beer, one of my favorites. And this one is a Belgian strong ale, which is usually a style of beer that I like quite a bit. So I've got high hopes for this. It's a 9.2% alcohol beer. You cannot drink it when you're pregnant. And we will be drinking it out of its proper glass, so that's another plus. I say we go ahead and get to it. If this beer spews on me, I will curse and probably stop the video and chunk my camera. Because this beer, of all beers, should not spew on me. Let's find out if you get to watch this video or if I ruin my camera. You do get to watch this video, so it's a good day for all of us, really. Just a good brown color. That's a good brown. It's not the deep black color that a lot of the quadruples are. This is a true brown, a very dark brown, but a true brown. Basically no head, which is the same as what you'll get with the Rochefort 10. So I guess that's just how they roll. Is no head. So good color, but no head. Not a huge smell, but what I do smell would be something in the dried fruit category. Like a prune / dried apricot. I just pulled that out of nowhere, but it seems right. Okay, the taste. It's a good beer. The first taste, it's got a very familiar taste to me right at the front. And the only thing I can come up with, and this may not sound appetizing, especially as a beer, although maybe it does, what it brings to my memory is root beer candy. Little hard candies that taste like root beer. One of my favorites as a childhood, or in my child. But yeah, that's the initial taste that I get. I was going to say that the one weakness this beer had was a lack of aftertaste, but there's something, I don't know what that is. It's is that bitter? Something at the end that sort of makes your mouth dry up like tannins in a wine do, but not quite that strong. Is it bitter. Nevertheless, there is, drinking beer, boys and girls, is not just about the taste and the flavor. It's about how it makes your mouth feel, which is a term used in beer tasting and wine tasting, mouthfeel. And this beer doesn't just leave you hanging. It doesn't tease you with a nice flavor at the beginning and then just say, peace out. This one, it's got, even though it's not really a flavor at the end, it's a feeling. It's more than a feeling, as Boston would say. As long as there's something there that's not offensive, I say that's a successful ending to a taste, whether it be a true aftertaste or a feeling in your mouth. As long as there's something and it doesn't offend thee, then it's a successful experience. Yeah, I like it more than I thought I would. And what's really weird is that for a 9.2% beer, you don't get that at all. It's relatively light. And the only flavor that's really there is sort of a sweet flavor. Maybe it's not very complex. That could be a weakness. Yeah, I'm going to say it could be a little more complex, and I'm going to give it an A-. Or an A. Somewhere between an A and an A-. It just depends on what mood you're in.